Good evening, everybody. JB here with a new video, but it's not the sort of video you'd expect me to make because today is a different kind. I'm making a different kind of video, non-sport related. Because today, October the 10th, every year is World Mental Health Day, and the reason I'm promoting this mental health is that me and my family have been through mental health issues, my brother especially, and myself over the last few years. We've helped each other come to terms with it, and I was suffering from depression many years ago. There was a couple of times where I thought about committing suicide, seriously committing suicide, and I've not told anyone this before. And what it was really is that when you're going through a bad rut, and I went through a bad rut for a few years, I'm coming out of that dark place now. When you go through that bad rut, it is a very dark place, and sometimes it can be the loneliest place, and it can also be an unforgiving place. You know, we lost our mum 5 years ago. Next year it'll be the 20th anniversary since Dad passed, and it is very difficult to come to terms with that. But I've suffered from depression. I've suffered from mental health issues. I've had nervous breakdowns. I've burst into tears. I have just I'm sort of like I sort of can't get over that fact. It's so difficult, to explain. But I knew that there was help out there. I'd had money issues, I had money worries. I'm starting to come out of that slowly away. I'm not out of the woods by any means, but I'm coming out of it, and it's through the help of my family, my brother Carl, all my friends that I've got locally and in Manchester and all that sort of thing. You've all been a rock, and I'm surrounded now by positive people. Before then, I had negative people, I had people that didn't care, didn't want to know. But I'm getting people now that I'm getting good vibes from people. People want to speak to me. People want to ring me up, and it made a huge difference. I go around to my friend's house in Manchester and spend a bit of time with her, and that to me was a bit of an escapism. It was a bit of a relief. It was like I'd gone into a new world. I got out of my dark place, and I got on a bus, and I went to see somebody. I went to speak to someone, and I had a laugh, and I had a joke, and I had a crack with people, and that's really the difference. If there's any of my listeners who are going through the same sort of crap as I did a couple of years ago, depression and not knowing where to turn, I had counselling. Now, there's a lot of people out there. I want to talk about a an hypnotherapist friend of mine called Nico. He runs Inner Mind Hypnotherapy. And the reason why I want to bring him up, he is so good at what he does. So if you've got a problem or you've got an issue, and it might be related to mental health or whatever, he's very good. Or you suffer from anxiety, or you're afraid of something, he will put you at ease and he will help you. He's a fantastic bloke. He's a fantastic friend. He's one of my best friends. In fact, he is my best friend. I've known him for 20 years. I've known him for almost 20 years, and he's a fantastic bloke. I met him at college, and we became very good friends ever since. And what he does is he relaxes you, sits you on a garden bench, and he just puts you at ease. He's an absolute brilliant. He's a relaxation hypnotherapist. He's spent many years training. I was part of his training. I became a guinea pig for him when he first started out in the business, and I can vouch for the fact that this hypnotherapy is fantastically good, and it does help. So if So if you live local to me, give Inner Mind Hypnotherapy a go. I'll leave the link to that in the description below, his Facebook page, and you guys can have a look and maybe and maybe talk to him about your experiences and things like that. He might be able to help you. Also, if you're not local to him or to me or whatever, there are different sorts of counsellors out there that can help. Samaritans as well, they're good people to talk to if you're feeling right at the low ebb. And there are people out there, friends and family. Please, if you know anybody who's suffering from mental health issues, go and speak to them. Maybe a bit of company. All it takes is a bit of company and a bit of sympathy and a hug, and I'd spend some time with them, have a cup of tea and a biscuit with them. We need to help people who are going through a very, very bad time. Believe me, I've been through mental health issues. A lot of people I know have been through mental health issues, and it is a really, really dark place. So I urge anybody who knows anybody who's going through the same problem to go around to them. Don't just pick up the phone and ring them. Go there in person. Have a cup of tea with them, or invite them to yours for a cup of tea. They might be on their own and need a bit of company, and that will help them to move forward, and it will be the first step on the road to recovery. Believe me, I'm almost through my low ebb. I can see the light from the tunnels. So please, if you are suffering out there, or any friends or relatives of anybody that is subscribed to this YouTube channel, and you know people that are going through these mental health problems, or they're at a very low ebb in their lives and they're feeling like suicidal thoughts, go and visit them. Go and have a cup of tea with them. Make time to go over there and see the people who are in this situation, because it might make a huge difference in the end. So believe you and me, please. And if you are a subscriber suffering from a mental health issue, as I say, there's Inner Mind Hypnotherapy, my best mate's establishment. There's also the Samaritans. There's so many helplines you could do it. If you're a kid, if you're a youngster going through mental health, there's Childline. All sorts of different people that you can turn to for mental health, and of course there's family and friends. They're only Childline and Samaritans. If you haven't got anybody who's a friend or a family, those are good people to contact. There's counsellors as well. There's no end of There's no end of help available for people who might have bad thoughts, have issues with their mental health, or have suicidal thoughts. So tonight on this World Mental Health Day, please, let's see if we can help people have a better life. Because at the end of the day, life isn't a bed of roses, but it's a game. One person might have much money than the other, but it's not just about having money or wealth it's all about having happiness and being happy with your own life and your own self-esteem and your own confidence and your own state of mind. That's more important than money, and that's a gift you can't buy. That's a priceless gift. So if there's anybody out there who's suffering from breakdowns and mental health, or feeling suicidal or depressed, go and see a counsellor, or ring up the Samaritans, or ring up somebody, or ring a family member up and talk to them, or go around or a family member of someone that's suffering from those symptoms, go and visit them, because it might just help. It might just help them on the first step towards getting out of their dark place and seeing some light. So please, if there's anybody out there, let's see what we can do and help people who are depressed and having suicidal thoughts. Okay, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the video, hit the notification bell, but above all, share the video around social media feeds, because this is a very, very serious subject, and I want you all to like the video. I don't want one dislike, because this is a serious issue. This is a serious video, and I want people to embrace this, not to criticise it, because at the end of the day, we all at some stage will feel and have these thoughts. So this is a very, very big issue, and I don't want it ignored. So the more shares and more likes we can get to help people combat this mental health issue, their mental health issues, or whatever thoughts they'll be going, and get them in a positive way of mind, that is worth more to me than anything else. So please, please, please like the video, subscribe to the channel for the content that you get, hit the notification bells, and above all, let's share this video, because this is a subject that needs talking about. It needs to be brought out in the open, and it's not just for this one day, it's the other 364 days of the year as well. Okay, anyway, enjoy the rest of your evening. Don't forget to like the video. And for me, JB, until tomorrow for the football, take care. I'll see you soon. Ta-ra.